5 fruits and vegetables that you should never feed your dog. Number 1, the top of our list, it's these grapes. Grapes contain some type of toxic ingredient, be it in the skin, be it in the seeds, that can be seriously toxic to our dogs. There are multiple cases of dogs developing kidney failure after just eating a small number of grapes. Most dogs consume grapes, they're completely fine, but not all. In general, if your dog's going to react after consuming grapes or raisins, they're going to have some GI signs initially. Within an hour after consuming these grapes, you'd expect to see a dog to vomit, and if that's the case, there's a big red flag. Your dog may be at risk of developing kidney disease. The big takeaway here, just never feed your dog grapes or raisins. Numero dos, the thiosulfate containing compounds, onion. If your dog were to eat enough onions, there's enough thiosulfates to damage the red blood cells, causing hemolytic anemia. Secondarily, you can also see GI upset, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain. That being all said, toxicity is pretty unlikely. In general, there's no health benefit from feeding your dog onions. Potential for toxicity to eat too many, avoid them. Number 3, this is one of my favorite fruits. This is avocado. Turns out the parts of the avocado you need to be most concerned about, the fleshy part of the avocado that you and I usually eat, it's actually okay for your dog. This part of the avocado, the skin, it contains a toxic ingredient called persin, and it can give your dog serious GI upset, stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea. Number 4, my favorite Italian vegetable. Talk about tomatoes. The flesh of the tomato itself is completely fine. The issue is the green part, i.e. the stem here. The green parts of the stem, they contain a toxic ingredient called solanine. It can also be found in green tomatoes if they haven't fully ripened. Solanine, it can also be found in green potatoes. Potatoes aren't fully ripened. The solanines, they can cause serious GI upset. They're also psychoactive. These guys are going to hallucinate. More importantly, they're just disorientated, really sick. I've even almost seen dogs come in staggering from eating green tomatoes. So think green, potato, tomato, the stem. 100% avoid that, ever giving that to your dog. Number 5, these are fruits that contain seeds. The apple skin, rich in flavonoids, pretty darn healthy. But it's what's inside the apple that can cause the problems. See the seed here in the center of the apple? That contains cyanide. If your dog consumes one seed, is he going to get clinically sick? No. If he was to crunch down on a whole bunch of the seeds, it's going to be converted into cyanide, and that can cause serious toxicity. Signs of serious cyanide toxicity include salivation, difficulty breathing, seizures, even paralysis. So cherries, plums, peaches, those fruits are okay. Just ensure that they don't include the seed. Then bonus number 6, we should talk about peas. Most dogs, they do fine when there's just some peas in their diet, but not all. Just last year, researchers at Tufts said this, that peas are a leading ingredient in diet-associated DCM in dogs. Yes, the peas. Peas contain ingredients called phytates. Phytates can bind things in your dog's intestinal tract. Maybe in that instance, your dog is not able to metabolize and or absorb enough taurine, is not able to get to the heart, ultimately resulting in heart disease, i.e. DCM. In other words, I just think it's best to avoid the peas. Thanks for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets of Foods to Never Feed Your Dog. Click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications, and when you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.